Hey, how goes it? Welcome back to Elden Ring. We got more lore to get in here. This is still post-commentary. This should be the last post-commentary. Because my audio got eaten. Which is great. Hey Gideon, anything new or interesting to talk about? Yeah, I did some shit, man. I got some information. First of all, what about these? No.
Find the albinoric woman.
Okay, so exactly the same thing you've told me forever.
There are 4 more demigods. Nicola of the Hair.
Yeah, we've already talked about these guys.
The undefeated
I'm excited to fight that. That's my wife.
And the one only known. Rani is said to have cast aside her.
Yep, she tossed it on the moon.
So here at the hold, we seek the whereabouts of the remain. If you should learn, I'll trade. We both desire such.
They'll trade me information. Hey, I have information on the Mogwin Palace.
Oh, so that's where the so-called Lord of Blood was hiding himself, eh?
Yep.
A fitting little squat for that deluded maniac to bleat about the revival of his precious dynasty, while he turns our fellow tarnished into bloody fingers. Let him stay there. That way, his delusions will remain as they are, distant and unattainable.
That seems fine.
Perhaps it's worth looking into.
It might be.
If what I've heard is right, then maybe. My apologies. Lost myself for a moment.
Yep, been there.
The information you shared is of great value. As promised, your reward. And it is a wondrous thing indeed. You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant.
I will attempt to do so. We got the Fervor's Cookbook 3. I don't have anything else to talk to about that. Let's look at this thing. I believe this gives us something good. I recorded this like 2 hours ago. Oh yeah, it's a bewitching branch. This is actually super fucking cool. How do we make these? I believe it was actually very cheap. And I passed it. It's right there. I was on it. Filter. There we go. It's at the bottom. There we go. Very cheap, actually. We can totally make these. So I'm going to make a few of them right now. We're not going to use them this instant, but they will be handy in later zones, probably. Also, I want to check our kukri situation. We have a ton. We're good. Nothing to do here. Nothing to do over there. I don't think there's any more lore in this place. What I am gonna do, and I'm gonna cut it out now because it's not very interesting as post commentary. Oh yeah, this is kind of sad. They even removed Rajir's stool, like a little bench. It's gone now. I'm gonna upgrade a shield.
Greetings.
I have nothing to upgrade with you, Rodrigo. I'm sorry. I looked and I can't think of anything I want. I'm going to go upgrade a shield so we have a better small shield. Or medium shield, technically. And I'm just going to cut all that out. And just know that it's going to get pretty good when we get it pretty high level. But I need to get more smithing stone 5 and 6s. Which we need to get the bearing for. Which I think is in the next zone. Alright, I have finished upgrading my shield, and I've realized I don't actually need the Arsenal Charm with this build currently, so we put the Great Shield Talisman on, which should make our shield even crazier. That's the little shield I chose. You can see it there in the equip screen. Now we're going to actually go do stuff. Man, that took for fucking ever. I was just floating around on the internet looking at stuff, waiting for that to pass, because I didn't want to skip and mess up the audio sync. And that's like probably a good 5 minutes of me just upgrading a shield, realizing I didn't have enough stones, so going and buying the stones, then going back and upgrading the shield, and I had to pick the right shield. It had to look good, first of all. And as you can see, it looks pretty good. It's got like the dragon on it and stuff. It's a neat looking shield. I made the right choice, I think. And it's already got 57 stability. My Great Shield has 65. So I imagine when this thing goes up to a +9 or so, it should have close to 60 stability. is going to be pretty alright. We got official attire. That's kind of neat. And then we go in here. I was just waiting for enemies. And we got the Blade of Calling. I don't have the stats to use this thing, but we're going to look at it. Oh god, I'm not going to be able to read this again. It's... the one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. That's the important part of the whole thing. I could barely read that. It's like size 2 font on my preview menu, or preview screen while I'm doing this voiceover in my editing software. I could make the screen bigger. Theoretically. Not by much, mind you. But maybe enough to read once in a while. Yeah, that might be better. So yeah, anyhow, fuck this place. We finally got all that stuff. We need to head towards the big elevator. That's our goal. We gotta get there by the end of the episode. And I can ride my horse here. But also, I realize we got a long ways to go, kinda. But there's enemies to fight and loot to get, and it's hard to do on a horse. So, fuck it. We just gonna go on foot. And they're so small and so weak. They're actually kind of hard to hit with the spear. Like, I don't know. Spear's got nice vertical attacks, but like, I don't know. The map is also very far away, so we just gotta kind of deal with this. Maybe we'll come back for stuff later. I keep seeing this red, misty, starry stuff up above us, and I think maybe it's something important. I'm not sure. So we're gonna go look. See, I can't hit this guy. Here's some more. They jump over my stuff. Really annoying to fight. Just hopping around like a little monkey. With a shodel on a stick. That guy got fucked by something. I don't even know what happened to him, but it was bad. We go up here. We just have a look around. It's not... This place is kind of hard to navigate. It's a little misty. And this ends up just, yeah, I'm trying to follow those. And I see that summon pool. I'm like, was that there before? And yeah, sure enough, that was there before. I thought maybe I stumbled into another area, but I didn't. I just got turned around because the misty red stuff is literally everywhere. And I think it's just ambient. I'm not really sure. I haven't found a source of it yet. I can say that. Maybe after we have the map or something, this place will be easier to navigate. And I can see if there's anything I missed. I found that. That was kind of cool. It's a giant skull. There's a few of those around here. Also, I think it's almost nighttime in this area. Like, while we're exploring here. So... Oh yeah, they put poison traps in the bushes. Oh no. Poison traps. What will I do? I just don't care. Alright, these guys get the katana. Got free kukris. Fuck yeah. And some boots. And some Estus. So I'm looking around these ledges just to see if there's anything down there. Nope, that's just death. You just fall and you die. There's gotta be stuff in this zone that I missed. It's not a very wide walkway, but it's densely packed with all this litter. All these rocks and ruins and stuff. So there's gotta be something. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if jumping over these, there might be something like on a ledge down below or something, but I didn't check. These guys are very weak to katanas. Also, I didn't expect those claws to go over that ridge. Like, I thought it would stop when it hit the edge. Nope, they just keep going. I hear a beetle. I'm going for the beetle. I'm going to sneak around these rocks to get to the beetle. Because remember, you always want to come at them from the side or the front. I landed on that enemy's head. This is where I realize it's a red one, but fuck it, I could use the 1 extra health. Not really, it honestly doesn't matter. I landed on this guy, and he didn't care. And he almost didn't care until I walked up in his bush. Yeah, they're very weak to katanas. Katanas just happen to be the right weapon for murdering them. That's another red beetle up ahead. I'm going to sneak around anyways, because I'm not sure if it's red at this point, but I'm pretty sure it was red. Yeah, I get right up here, I'm like, oh, it's another red one, fuck that. And then there's a blue one up on the cliff to the left. And then more of this mist. This time it's touching the ground, so I'm thinking maybe it is something. And this is seed ahead, necessary item ahead, seek up. So we're going to go up this little rock face. I didn't expect that to work. I also didn't expect to see a giant skull sticking out of the side of the mountain. Like, I'd already seen the other one, it was up high. I didn't expect it to be something I could go inside. But no, here you go. Get a somber 7. That's not bad. Ah, head. That is indeed what this is. I'm going to explore around here. There's, yeah. Just cliffs everywhere. I don't want to get close to that. The geometry here is a little slippy. So I could see getting down where he is right now and sliding right off the cliff. And I don't feel like doing that. It's kind of weird. It's a little unpredictable as to where your feet are going to slide and where they're not. Might as well top off. We've been getting Estus all the time. Praise the skeleton. Fuck yeah. Oh, still no giant pickle. That's unfortunate for him. Just murdering this guy because he's here. Nope, you don't get to do that. So there's the seed that we were looking for. I have to be close to max. I think you can only get 1 more flask, and I don't know how many seeds I have, but I think I need 5 to get the last one. I don't care about that guy. Just gonna go have a peek over here. I don't know, this zone, I feel like there's secrets, but I really don't know where they are. Like, it's big enough that there could be a hole on the other side of one of these trees or something that just drops you in. Now, this is a bad sign. There's one of these respawn points. And messages that are forlorn, I'll say. About, you know, dangerous stuff. And I ain't about to fuck around. As soon as I see this boss thing pop up, I summon Lutel. I'm like, wait a second, it's just a gargoyle. A single one of that. Like, who cares? And I realize he's a little strong. He's got some big attacks. He burned me with that fire tornado thing he had going on. But this is the job for the spear. Now, we chunked some damage out of him. I am not terribly afraid of this guy, even though he just chopped down a whole fucking tree on the backswing. And now he's got the axe out. I'm trying to get a counterattack, and somehow he hit me from behind, which was kind of neat. But he's not that strong. I just have no depth perception, which is a problem, because you need that to hit things usually. But I haven't had it my whole life, so I don't give a fuck. He was kind of a bitch. Kind of a weak little baby bitch. This guy was guarding the elevator up to the forbidden fucking mountain of giants. Like, come on, really? I fought 2 of those to get into, like, some, like, underground death root hole. That was a thing. One of these guys defending this super important thing that has a key that's very hard to get and that I don't know how our maiden got a hold of, but she gave me the key for. I don't remember what I was doing there. But yeah. Later I'm going to have to come and explore this place. I think we get the map right up ahead, so we're going to press forward until we get to, like, the next bonfire at the top of the map. Oh, right, there's this lady.
You... Please, I can read that.
Yeah, go for it.
Turn back. Ahead lies the land of the giant's
That's the goal.
flame,
Yeah, we want that.
and the way forth is forbidden.
I don't give a fuck.
Hear me. The burning of the earth tree is the first cardinal sin.
Yeah, I don't care.
Doing so will unbind destined death and slay the world itself.
That sounds cool to me.
Who would dare put you up to such a task?
I kind of just felt like it, but also the Finger Maiden back in Round Table was kind of down for the idea. Yeah, I don't know. The fingers are kind of like talking to some cosmic entity on the other side of the galaxy, so I don't know. That is a weird thing. And I think Vaughty has a video out where they talk about the fingers having some weird psychic connection with the Greater Will, which is some cosmic entity. It's kind of unclear. I'm not really sure what's going on, but there's definitely some Cthulhu stuff going on here. Anyhow, we get to climb this elevator. Just, I guess hang out while it lifts us to the top of a mountain, which is kind of metal. This is almost the exact same animation as the other place, but different statues. And at this point, I'm really just hoping that this zone isn't, like, also as terrible and bleak as the previous place. Although the previous place was called the Forbidden Land, so it makes sense that they're bleak and foggy and shitty. Like, they don't want you going there. But this is a nice, clear night in the mountaintop of the Giants. Also, there's a floating spirit tree there. Don't worry about it. Let's have a look around. There's the Erd tree. It's very pretty. We're up at, like, branches of it height, which is pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of those floating spirit trees over there. And the map should be close. I want to get the map and I want to... Yeah, there you go, map ahead. I want to get the map and I want to get the next bonfire before we end this. But we are coming to an end. Now this is weird. I can't target these things. This is just some weird spirit deer. I can walk right through him. There's our map. It's a pretty narrow area right here. We don't have that area. We don't have this area yet. That'll be a different map somewhere else along the line. This is interesting. I want to see where this is. And then there's our assassination target, which is pretty close. We should be able to get that in the next few hours. Some ruins, some stuff on top that looks like a hero's grave. This will be interesting. This is a neat zone. Everything's very pretty. There's all these spirit things around. I expected such a forbidden place to be, like, foreboding and terrible. Look, they even have different fruit here. That man over there is supposed to be dead, but he isn't. So next time, hopefully we'll have live commentary, and I'm going to go talk to a dead man. That's the plan anyways. Please, no more post-commentary. I'm so tired of it. I'm wasting so much time.
This is one of the coolest intros to a boss ever. God, she's so fucking badass. That's fucking cool. Alright, let's get in there. Just fucking her up right away. Let's keep fucking her up.
Yeah.
There we go.